Hello and welcome to Velocity Talks. My name is Christopher Durham, and this is my opportunity to talk to the cool people around the world in the private brand industry. Today, I'm excited to welcome someone from Aeon, all the way on the other side of the world. Introduce yourself.
Hello, Chris. Yeah, my name is Haizon. Yeah, basically I'm from Malaysia.
Tell us a little bit about yourself first. So how did you get into this role, and what does your career look like?
Okay. Uh, Actually, I've been almost more than 20 years in retail industry. Okay. From the day one, I've been started with Aeon. Okay. Right after graduate, so joined as a trainee. Then after that, until today, I'm in the product development. I'm doing product development. So in 20 years, that's thing, yeah. See, I feel that after 20 years, this still is my passion.
Well, so tell us, you're in Malaysia. Obviously, Aeon is based out of Japan. So give us a little bit more about Aeon and the Malaysian arm of it. And I know you worked in Japan for them as well.
Yeah. Okay. Aeon itself in Malaysia has been almost 40 years. In Malaysia has been established in Malaysia 40 years. So I believe that in Japan, Aeon is one of the leading retailers, and they start to spread their business internationally, especially in the ASEAN market from early 80s. So Malaysia, one of the countries that has been growth so well. Now we have almost more than 100 outlets with different business units. So on the general merchandise store, this is one of the core business in Malaysia. We have about 34 outlets over here. Then we have hypermarket. We have some discount store. We have also health and beauty business. So basically, yeah, they're doing very well.
So tell us tell us about your private brand program.
Okay, private brand in Malaysia has decided basically inspired by our previous brand, Tesco, when they came to Malaysia about 20 years back. Okay, then they bring Tesco brand, then retailers in Malaysia starting to see about the potential and opportunities on private brand. So Aeon itself in Japan actually has established our private brand, which is called Value, since 1974.
Wow.
It's very old in Japan, but in Malaysia,
I mean, that's older than Great Value at Walmart. So
yes. We have our first item in Japan, which is a cup noodle. Okay, we call it makeup. That is the first item. But now when we talk about the Japan penetration, is over than 20% of the total sales composition and more than 5,000 items in Japan. And for Malaysia, we have been started somewhere in 2014. Then current penetration is around 5%. So
okay,
still very
and plenty of room to grow.
Yeah, very young.
Well, that's exciting. So talk to us about what does the future look like for Aeon and private brand? What is the year ahead, or I mean, what are your plans?
Okay, we believe that it's always the future because we are not only looking on the Asian business, because I believe that when we see how private brand is doing in European countries, in United States, very well. And last year when we have the inflation sentiment, private brand is one of the key tool fighter for us actually to how to say to show to our customer we have something that benefited them during this time. So for example, for Malaysia, 5%, but we see another 95% of the potential growth. So we believe that by having some slightly different strategies, we co-created slightly different value in terms of private brand. It's not only Me Too items or copy paste items.
Mhm.
Try to explore a different value.
So you're looking for innovation and differentiation and to bring something your shoppers can't get somewhere else.
Obviously, yeah, definitely.
Well, that means there's a lot of opportunity then. So are you, is your team having to learn new skill sets and kind of discover what that is?
Okay, we are very grateful actually because we have our parents company in Spain who actually probably have 20 to 30 years advanced experience compared to what we have in Malaysia. So there's
Mhm.
a lot of things that we adapt, okay, we learn, and towards as per said on co-creation. Okay, co-creation means that it's not only doing something new, but always looking into what you have, the current strategy, and how you want to drive the trend, how
Right.
you want to actually adapt the persona that you have in the business. So yeah, learning point is surrounding. We are actually maximize the ecosystem that we have within us.
Well, Malaysia is in that sweet spot in the world where you're kind of in between a lot of cultures. So you pick it up from Japan and India and all over the world, right?
Yeah, that is the something different in Malaysia. Okay. We only have around 38 million of people in Malaysia, but by the way, that's the ethnicity over here is very diversified. So as
Mhm.
I said, we have a main population which is Malay, but we also have Chinese and Indian actually giving a different colors in terms of their food consumption, in terms of their demand. So we need to understand it because um yeah, basically this three uh the main ethnicity in Asia actually having slightly a different lifestyle. So this is what we need to understand well compared to other countries which only have like single ethnicity.
Right. Yeah. That's in the United States. We have regions of the U.S. that are like that, and so some that are very just kind of monotone one thing, and others. You went to Miami that have all kinds of cultures and makes it exciting. I think it makes the food exciting as well. So I love to see that mashing up of all of the things because you end up with a lot of great flavors. So as you look out the next 5 or 10 years, so kind of a longer view, what's the goal? I mean, where do you think you guys can go with it?
Okay, for Aeon, right?
Hmm.
I believe that it's not only Malaysia. Okay, we have the strategy out in Southeast Asia, which is not only focusing on Malaysia, but we do have the neighboring countries like Vietnam, Cambodia, Myanmar, Thailand, and Indonesia, where is there. So what we are trying to integrate now on the what is the common products that we have not only in Malaysia but in ASEAN. So certain staple products, for example, the rice, right? I think
Hmm.
most of the food in ASEAN is actually having rice as our staple food.
Sure.
So this is the thing that we have to integrate in terms of sourcing, in terms of building up the common merchandise for the total ASEAN. So we believe that the growing opportunities not only what is happening in Malaysia, but to the ASEAN country as well. Because even though it's slightly different, but certain common items is similar. So here is where we try to find uh, things that basically we can synergize
Hmm.
between countries.
So you can get some cost of goods out of this if you're buying rice for 7 Asian countries or
Yeah,
however many it is.
on
That
an
makes a
extent,
lot of
we
sense.
know, for example, Indonesia, right, one of
Hmm.
the biggest population in the world. So we believe that by having this capacity as well, so
Hmm.
yeah, we believe that we can do something on
And so
beyond.
are you seeing a lot of commonality? Are there ingredients that most of those countries use?
I think ASEAN itself actually are very rich in terms of their agricultural products. So for example, when we talk about Malaysia, we are one of their palm oil producers. But
Makes sense.
okay,
Yeah.
yes. For example, Thailand itself, okay, they are also very strong in some of the canned seafood. And in Vietnam now is also an emerging market actually for products like seafood items that probably we can basically just in terms of cropping and also supplying. So this is but commonly it's not only for ASEAN, we are also looking on supplying to Japan market as well. Because Japan is basically we have more than 100 times bigger than compared to ASEAN.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, obviously Vietnam has the French influence and you have a whole British influence going on there. So the ingredients are fabulous, honestly. So, well, very good. So we always end up with the same 5 questions. We've discussed these obviously. So what is your favorite word is the first question.
Yeah, basically my favorite word, to anyone, I will tell them that keep growing. Okay? Because when we talk about keep going, keep moving, is that you are not stopping. So it's not only in business, but I believe in life. When we believe that doing something will benefit us. So yeah, move forward.
Persistence is good. Keep going. I like that. So number 2, are you a more artistic person or a more mathematic person?
Okay. Because I'm in business, so basically I'm mathematics person. But by anyhow, product development has at least strengthened my creativity as well. Because talk about product development, not only about making rice, but
Yeah.
we have to think about what is the benefit and functional that you can add on that can give added value to stuff.
Well, product development can be very creative. I enjoy that. It's, and sometimes you go, no, that's not right. But that's okay. You try. And, you've got all these fabulous tools and flavors and things that you can create with. So it's fun.
And nowadays, I believe that when you want to sell product, it's about storytelling. So, you can create one good product, but how you want to sell to the customers is throughout we call it storytelling. So, creativity is very important in order for you to deliver the story.
So you're a creative business person. I like that.
But at the same time, profit is one of the.
We have to make a living. Absolutely. All right. Number 3, if you could share a meal with anyone, past or present, living or dead, who would it be?
Yeah. I believe that I have recently admiring one icon. She's from Japan. Her name is Hanemori. Late Hanemori. She's
So the same name.
Yeah, it is one of the reasons why I'm very proud of his name. She is one of the very strong ladies in Japan because she's one of the fashion icons. But it's not only doing the mainstream business or mainstream fashions, but she go into a very prolific business where she's the first designer to actually serve the king, the emperor. So I believe that, yeah, it is something that I believe for Japanese community, uh, when women are very strong, this is one of the transformation that we can see the how to say the community itself. So yeah, there's a lot of good story about her.
I don't know. She's very, well, I'll have to Google her. She sounds interesting.
Yeah.
All right. So number 4, what profession other than your own would you have liked to have attended?
Okay. Since I was kid, actually, I'm a very mathematical person. I'm a science student, I go from the science education. And when I was years old, I wanted to be a pilot.
Oh,
I know.
that's fun.
Yeah, this is something that for me, literally is for men. Normally pilot, but for ladies, when, when you have this kind of career, it looks like,
Mhm.
very special for you to have. Actually, I'm wishing to be that. Of course, whatever go up to the sky, astronaut, pilot, whatever.
Absolutely. It seems like the more I've flown, you're seeing more women pilots on large planes, which I think is great. So that's a lot of fun. And finally, if you could speak to yourself at the beginning of your career, what advice would you give yourself?
Okay. Yeah. When I started to involve in retail, actually, um, yeah, we are talking about this is my job.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. In the first 5 years, they are still looking on some opportunities related to what I've been studying in university. But I believe that during recession, during tough times, okay, when we talk about economy, retail is something which is, I shall say, a recession proof.
Mm-hmm. Everybody needs food.
Buying,
Yeah.
no matter you have money. So I believe that, yeah, supposed to be from the day one, I have to nail that retail is a good career. So yeah, what I've done until today, I'm very proud and I'm very happy. So,
Well, it's been great to talk to you. I love speaking to people all over the world. I always get to end up and tell the viewers a little bit about what we've got going on. The Vertex Awards are currently open for entry. Aeon can enter, so please go enter some of your beautiful package sign at vertexawards.org, and we'll be open through January 31st. We'll be doing awards ceremonies here in the US, and it's Charlotte at our Velocity conference in May of next year. And then a few weeks later, we'll actually be in Amsterdam and doing an awards show there. So lots of opportunities. If you have a great design, we have 18 judges from around the world that are looking for the best private brand design in the world. Please go and register for that and enter. And then December 14th, we're doing our State of the Industry Summit, absolutely free virtual summit, 2 hours, lots of great things going on there. I'll be presenting state of the industry research. We'll have Circana giving numbers, and then Damon will bring their expertise to the party, and we'll get to learn about what they're seeing around the world as well. Thank you very much for joining us. It's been great to chat.
okay, great. Thank you very much. Okay,
Thank you.
for